Hey, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. As winter is winding down, I'm finishing up this project I started a while ago, making a shuffleboard table. I just finished up the legs and assembling everything. This is all lumber from trees that we cut down locally and milled the lumber on the sawmill. So that was real exciting milling it, and I enjoyed it even more shaping it and make it into this. So instead of using screws, I decided to use 1/2-inch carriage bolts to bolt this all together in case we need to take it apart. So by myself it was easier to cut a couple of boards to set the shelf to the right height. Now I can clamp it, drill holes through, and get the carriage bolts in all by myself, and the thing will be perfectly straight across from each other because there's two shelves. Okay, legs are almost together. Using 1/2-inch carriage bolts, make them nice and strong. For my last group here, this is the tricky one. As you saw, I cut a couple of 10-inch spacers holding these up. Now these things are perfect from side to side, all the way down. So I went ahead and drilled through the shelf. Now I was able to get it through the leg, but now I can't get a drill bit nice and straight all the way through to the next one. So just the drill bit. And so with the drill bit all the way through, touching the shelf, now I'll give it a couple love taps. Now I know exactly where to drill it on the next shelf. Let's see if that works. There, and right there. Now I know exactly where to drill. Let's see if that works. This one's easy to see right there. This one's a little bit harder to see. It's right on my pencil mark right there. to show you some bits and pieces as I finish this up. We carried this up today, and I just put a coat of lacquer on it. Came together real nice. This will go tight to that wall whenever it's all said and done. So this is just about done. Just a couple little touch-ups on it. I'm just, looking for spots. And then also, I still have the maple playing surface down at the shop that we're going to send through the sander, and then I'll get the epoxy. I got to get the numbers and then epoxy that on, and then bring that up, and we'll start to level everything and get it nice and true. And hopefully the guys that poured this floor did a good job and everything will be level and straight. But I'm sure we'll have to do some shimming and get this, the perfect playing surface. All right, it's coming together nice. I'm really happy with how it's all turning out. I like those legs. Remember, the top's just sitting on there. It's not fastened on yet. I think it turned out pretty nice. Sanded, sent it through my drum sander. Let me show you this real quick. I think you'll like it. Come on down here with me. Perfect. All the way along there. Okay. So I just gave it a coat of fast drying polyurethane. That'll soak in all the little voids that I have. Not many of them, but there were a couple. I'll give that a light sanding, and then we'll be ready for our, we're going to do, countertop epoxy on here. Probably do this next week. A little bit busy coming up here. Boy, am I happy with that. Oak, butcher block maple, then I have oak, maple, oak, then butcher block maple, all the way across to oak. Now we'll put our lines, 3, 2, 1, center, maybe some sort of logo on there. I'm not sure about all that, but we'll get that printed up and on, and we'll epoxy it, take it on up to Tommy and Sarah's, and we'll play around the shuffleboard. Okay, hopefully finalizing this. Now you have more gap here than here. Do you want that? Oh, you're going to the edge of the table. Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Right. Yep. Okay, we'll get all these on. Be right back. Okay, getting centers all set up. Using super clear epoxy, A and B, equal parts.
Alright, that looks pretty clean to me.
Good. All right, so we'll pour it in.
You want the knife?
A and B. One is the epoxy and one is the activator. So we'll do 1 liter of each. Okay, well here it is all done. Played a couple games on it. Everything seems to be working good. Tommy went ahead and put black felt on the bottom and on the sides. The ends, of course, we used something concrete related. We did a 1/4-inch rubber expansion joint around the bumpers on both sides. It really muffles the sound down and gives the pucks a nice soft landing. I ordered this silicone spray, sprayed the deck, and then silicone powder, and you just sprinkle it on there, and the pucks slide like they are on glass.